I just had a vent real quick, guys. So back in 2011, right after I had Faith, I was in a rear end accident. Um, it was a pretty hard hit. I was at a stop sign. The bitch did not stop, and she just ate my ass of my car. And yeah, so at the moment, I was so fucking mad that I didn't even feel any pain. As soon as I got home, y'all, my lower back felt like somebody was sending an electric shock through it. Long story short, I started going, I seeked out um, legal, you know, I got a lawyer or whatever, and it was a commercial law firm. I just was looking to get some help, and they made me start seeing like a chiropractor. So I started seeing this chiropractor for about 2 weeks. Now, mind you, for those 2 weeks, I was in so much pain I could barely do the exercises that he wanted me to do. And so, after about 2 or 3 weeks, he ordered an MRI. Come to find out, basically, the accident had ruptured disc in my back, in my lower back. So, at this point, physical therapy could do nothing for me. I actually needed to have surgery. And so, but the chiropractor kept making me come in to see him. I kept going in to see him. So my attorney had told me that if I didn't follow medical advice, I was at risk of losing my case. And I was like, there's no fucking way in hell I'm going to lose this fucking case when my back is fucked up. Like, I needed to make sure that I was going to win that case. So I followed all medical advice. I continued to see him. I ended up having surgery on my back. And after I had the surgery, the um, the surgeon I asked the surgeon, I said, do I have to continue to go to physical therapy? Because I'm still going to physical therapy. He looked at me like I was fucking crazy. And he said, you're still going to physical therapy? And I said, yeah. He said, you don't have to go there anymore. So I was like a little confused by the whole thing. Like, okay, like I thought you would need to go get like discharged from there and stuff. Anyways, long story short, my payout for my lawsuit was garbage. Okay, it was garbage. I ended up, the girl had shitty insurance. Her liability, the most we can get was $50,000. Out of $50,000, I ended up with $10,000. And the only reason I ended up with $10,000 is because the chiropractor's bill was for $5,000, and my attorney decided to give me an option of whether I wanted to pay him or not. And I said, you know what? No, I don't feel like paying him. I'm not going to walk out of here after having surgery, after having all this shit with $5 fucking thousand in my pocket. I said, so you know what? Stick me with the bill and I'll deal with it later. Sure enough, I'm dealing with it later, guys. My problem is that this whole thing was such a fucking scam. Okay, such a scam. After my MRI came back showing that I needed surgery on my back, that I should have not been having treatment anymore from the chiropractor. That should have completely stopped. But instead, because he's getting cash money, that's another thing. They don't let you go to any doctor and use your insurance. No, 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 no. You got to go to the lawyers. It's Carter Mario. Okay, and you have to go to their specific doctor that they want you to go to. Okay, so I didn't have a choice of what chiropractor I wanted to go to. I had to go to this specific chiropractor, and of course, he was getting cash money out of my settlement. Okay, so basically, obviously, he didn't get paid. I didn't pay him, and yeah, so now I'm being sued. Now, what I have always said, do I owe him money? Maybe. Do I owe him $5,000? Hell motherfucking no. Okay, he overtreated me because he knew he was going to get cash. And I feel like I owe him probably 1,000, maybe 1,500 at the most 5,000, you need to go ahead with yourself. Nobody told you to continue to treat me when you had no business to. And if I would not have asked that orthopedic surgeon whether I needed to continue to go to physical therapy, I probably would have had to keep going. I probably would have had to keep going. Okay, this man had me going in 3 times a week and I could barely walk. 3 times a week. Okay? But yeah, so now I'm dealing with this in court, and I just need to tell everybody, be careful. Be careful. Okay? I'm not throwing shade on anybody, but these big lawyer offices and these, commercial places where, oh, you've been injured in a car accident, they're good for people who maybe have minor injuries. But let me tell you something. Be careful, okay? Because they probably thought that I was that bitch that was just trying to get some money. Y'all, I was really fucking hurt. Okay? My back is still 10 years later, my back is fucked up. And not even that. I think that had actually set off my fibromyalgia. Like, just a lot of things came from that, okay? Like, my back was blown the fuck out, okay? And I just, this is a fucked up situation. And like I said, do I think I owe them money? Yes, I know I owe them money. They did treat me for like 2 or 3 weeks that were necessary. So yes, I do owe them. Do I owe them $5,000? Hell motherfucking no. And until we can reach an agreement, I'm not giving you shit. I ain't giving you shit. I ain't giving you shit.